Hello everyone. I am Sini Shibu, Assistant Professor at the Department of Computer Applications of the Bhopal School of Social Sciences, and today I am going to talk about computer memory and specifically secondary memory. The basic objectives of this lecture is that at the end you will be able to define secondary memory, know the various types of secondary memory, understand the advantages and limitations of the secondary memory devices. So let us come to what is a secondary memory. A secondary memory refers to any non-volatile storage device that is internal or external to the computer. It can be any storage device beyond the primary storage that enables permanent data storage. It is also known as an auxiliary storage device or external storage. The first type of device is the magnetic tapes. Magnetic tape is a medium for magnetic recording made of thin magnetizable coating on a long narrow strip of plastic film. It was developed in Germany in 1928 based on magnetic wire recording. It is a device that stores computer data on magnetic tape and hence it is known as a tape drive. Magnetic tape uses serial access to find a piece of data. This means that to find a specific piece of data, the tape reader has to start at the beginning of the tape and continue fast forwarding until it gets to the piece of data that is needed. The advantages of magnetic tapes are that they are the cheapest form of storage per megabyte of storage. They can store large amounts of data up to 1 terabyte per tape cartridge. The disadvantages of magnetic tape drives are that the serial access can be quite slow to access data. The data may be corrupted if the tape is placed near a strong magnetic field, example a large speaker or a magnet. The next device are floppy disks. The floppy disks are a storage medium that are composed of disks of thin flexible magnetic storage medium sealed in a hard plastic shell lined with fabric that removes dust particles. Floppy disks are read and written by a floppy disk drive. Floppy disks are portable because they can be removed from a disk drive. Disk drives for floppy disks are called floppy drives. Floppy disks are slower to access than hard disks and have lesser storage capacity, but they are much less expensive. With the development in technology, floppy disks have now become more or less obsolete. If we look at the advantages of floppy disks, they are portable and inexpensive. Data on a floppy disk device can be write protected using a write protect notch from being changed accidentally. Floppy disks can be used to transfer data from one computer to another computer. Amongst the disadvantages, they can be damaged very easily. It has limited storage capacity. Data can be erased if the disk comes into contact with a magnetic field side. It is slow to access and retrieve data when compared to a hard disk drive. The next device is a hard disk. It is well known to all of us. A hard disk or a hard drive is an electromechanical storage device used for storing data permanently. Data is accessed in a random access manner. HDDs are a type of non-volatile storage retaining stored data even when powered off. It uses magnetic storage to store and retrieve digital data using one or more rapidly rotating platters coated with magnetic material. It can be classified as internal or external. Internal hard disks are mounted on the motherboard, whereas external hard disks are removable. Let us have a look at the structure of a hard disk. You would see that there is an ARM assembly on which multiple platters are mounted. There is a read-write head on each of the platter and a spindle rotates in the center. There are tracks on the hard disk and they are further divided into sectors. So this is the structure of a hard disk. Amongst the advantages of a hard disk, it provides large storage capacity at affordable cost. It is faster than optical disks like DVDs. It provides persistent storage. It can be easily replaced and upgraded. Amongst the disadvantages of the hard disk, it relies on moving parts such as spindle and read-write head. The disk surface can be damaged very easily. It requires heavy power to operate the moving parts, and it is comparatively noisy too. It has slower read and write speed as compared to RAM. The next device is a compact disc. We are all familiar with a compact disc. Compact discs, also known as CDs in short, are small plastic discs which store and retrieve computer data using light. They replaced floppy disks because floppy disks were very slow and they were comparatively faster and could hold more information. CDs were invented by both Philips and Sony at the same time. Most of a CD is made from a tough brittle plastic called polycarbonate. Sandwiched in the middle, there is a thin layer of aluminium. Finally, on the top of the aluminium is a protective layer of plastic and lacquer. A CD is shiny on one side and dull on the other. The dull side is usually used for labeling, which tells about the contents of the CD. Its shiny surface is made so that a laser beam can bounce off the disc and read the information stored on it. Now let us come to what are the various types of compact discs. The first type of a CD is a CD-ROM. A CD-ROM is a compact disc read-only memory. It is a pre-pressed optical compact disc that contains data. Computers can read but not write or erase CD-ROMs. It is a type of read-only memory. The second type of a CD is a CD rewritable, CD-RW. A CD-RW is a blank CD that can be written to by a CD burner multiple times. The data burned on a CD-RW cannot be changed, but it can be erased. Therefore, you have to completely erase a CD read-write every time you want to change the files or add new data. VCD. A VCD is a video compact disc. It is a CD that contains moving pictures and sound. A VCD has the capacity to hold up to 74 to 80 minutes on 650 MB to 700 MB CDs respectively of full motion video along with quality stereo sound. Talking about the advantages of a compact disc, it is a portable disc, it is cheap and affordable, it allows direct access to information, it is good and convenient for storage of contents for sale such as music. Amongst the disadvantages, it is not easy to change data on a CD. It requires burning a software to record information to it. The shiny storage surface can easily get damaged in a CD. The next device is a digital versatile disc or a DVD. It is a type of optical media used for storing digital data. It is the same size as a CD but has a larger storage capacity. Some DVDs are formatted specifically for video playback, while others may contain different types of data such as software programs and computer files. The advantages of a DVD is that it has very large storage capacity, about 4.7 to 9 GB. The sound and picture quality are excellent in a DVD, making them ideal for storing films with video and sound. DVDs are now mass-produced, so they are relatively cheaper. DVD drives can read CDs. Amongst the disadvantages, DVDs do not work in CD drives. They can be easily damaged by breaking or scratching. The next device is a zip drive. The zip drive is a data storage device. The company Omega published it in late 1994. Originally, it only supported 100 MB discs, but later versions began to support 250 MB and 750 MB discs. Now capacities have reached 1 GB and 2 GB disks. Zip disks are thicker than 3.5-inch floppy disks. They are quite similar in appearance to regular floppy disks. The next device is a USB drive. We are all familiar of using a USB drive. A USB flash drive or pen drive is a portable device which allows user to transfer data, text, images, videos, etc. to and from computer quickly and easily. Users can read and write the data on the pen drive by plugging it into the USB port on the computer. Pen drives are compact in size and they operate without battery by drawing power from the USB connection itself. Pen drives offer mass data transfer and storage capability and at a very faster rate. Storage capacity of a pen drive can vary from few megabytes to over 100 GB. Amongst the advantages of a USB drive, it is robust, compact and scratch-free. It ensures maximum security for data. It provides ample storage for data as well. It is easy to carry from one place to another. Amongst the disadvantages, it can be a major carrier of viruses and other malware. Due to its compact size, it is more likely to be lost by the user. The Blu-ray disc. The Blu-ray disc, often known as Blu-ray, is a digital optical disc data storage format designed to supersede the DVD format, capable of storing several hours of video in high definition. The main application of Blu-ray is as a medium for video materials such as feature films and for the physical distribution of video games. The name Blu-ray refers to the blue laser or the violet laser used to read the disc, which allows information to be stored at a greater density than is possible with the longer wavelength red laser used for DVDs. The advantages of a Blu-ray disc are: it has a large storage capacity, it is also having digital rights management, it includes gaming consoles, one device with multiple benefits, and amongst the disadvantages, it is a very expensive technology. The high definition capacity is not substantial even though storage space is great. Due to increasing popularity of high definition DVD players, Blu-ray may be nullified because consumers will settle for the less expensive competitor. The next device I am talking about is the SD MMC memory cards. MMC stands for Multimedia Card, which is a flash memory card standard used as a storage media for a portable device in a form that can easily be removed for access by a PC. Secure Digital SD is a flash non-volatile memory card format and is used for storage. MMC and SD cards differ in their physical size, capacity and their usage. Both come in different memory sizes as well. While MMCs can be used in a standard SD card slot, the latter cannot be used in a MMC slot. Let us now look at the difference between multimedia cards and SD cards. If we talk about capacity, the multimedia cards can have up to 128 GB of capacity, whereas SD cards can have up to 2 GB capacity. If we talk about compatibility, multimedia cards are compatible with MMC as well as SD card slots, whereas SD cards are compatible only with SD host devices. If we talk about the development, MMC cards were developed by Siemens AG and SanDisk and introduced in 1997, whereas SD cards were developed by Matsushita, SanDisk and Toshiba in 1999. The uses of MMC are in digital cameras, cellular phones, digital audio players and PDAs, whereas SD card is used as a storage media in portable game consoles, radios, global positioning system receivers, camcorders, cellular phones, digital audio players, PDAs, etc. I am going to conclude this lecture of mine. In this lecture, we had seen that the secondary memory is an essential part for the bulk permanent storage in a computer system. Various secondary storage devices are available for the users. Depending upon the cost and utility, the secondary storage devices can be judicially chosen. I hope you have understood the utility of secondary storage devices in a computer system. Thank you for watching and have a happy learning. Thank you.